Welcome back. Channels Beam on Channels Television. We've been looking at the issue of rape, and of course, you've seen our contributors from the G+ Hangouts with divergent views on what rape is, how it is contrived, and what the punishment for offenders should be. However, we're now joined by Ayodeji Oshowobi, who is on the program now with us. Ayodeji, thanks for coming on the program.
Thank you for having me.
There's been this general misconception, or just put it so to speak, misconception about rape. How do you conceptualize rape?
Okay, well, I try to break rape down to the simplest words. Rape is when someone says no and you interpret it as yes. Rape is when you forcefully have sex with someone who doesn't give you consent to do that. And sometimes people have a misconception of what consent really is. Sometimes consent can be threatened or be forced or coerced out of someone. I like to give this example every time. Like a robber comes to my house, he says, I want to rape you, I'm going to kill you. Of course I'll say rape me, just because I want to save my life. That is consent. I said yes, rape me. But it was because it was threatened out of me. So rape is simply when you have sex with someone who doesn't want to have sex with you. That's rape.
All right, a couple of cases around the place. I mean, 2-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 9-year-olds. There's been so many cases. How did we get to this dastardly stage?
Well, I used to hear that men use rape as a weapon to punish women or to correct them. But I can't seem to understand when men now actually rape young boys. Because I had a case where a 25-year-old guy was raping a 4-year-old boy, and he also raped the boy's cousin, who was 13 at that time and is now 14. So I can't really say this is how Nigeria got to this state, but I can say maybe it's because we don't have stringent laws meted against this act. Then people feel, okay, I can just do this thing and get away with it. I think it's sexual perversion as far as I'm concerned, because I can't see why we need to grow to the level of men raping young children. It's crazy.
So, I mean, rape, it seems, I mean, from what you just said, it seems to be in two ways.
Yeah.
Men rape men and not even women.
Women actually rape men as well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Any cases, reported cases?
Yes, I have. Well, it's not a case, but when I started my advocacy work, someone walked up to me and told me, oh, I never told anyone, not even my mom, but I was actually raped at the age of 10 by my auntie. So it was raped for about 5 years, until the auntie moved out of the house. So yes, women actually rape boys too, but we don't hear about them because parents are not that free with their kids for them to express such concerns with them.
So talking about your campaign work, Stand to End Rape.
Yes,
initiative, Stand to End Rape initiative.
Yes.
You guys have had marches in Lagos, I think sometime in March.
Yes.
So how has that been able to help? I mean, how has that reached, how has that passed the message that you're trying to pass?
Okay, the walk was named Reorientation Walk. Basically, it's not just to walk on the road, because everyone walks on the road just to lose weight or whatever they do it for. But this was just to get to the streets, talk to them. We want to get their feedbacks. We want to know why men rape women. We want to understand why they rape boys. You know, the work was just to enlighten people that in case you're thinking, oh, my son is safe, he can't be raped, we bring it into your awareness. He can't be raped. In case you're thinking, my daughter is safe with her uncle, wherever she is, she can't be raped. Uncles rape their nieces. So the work was just to create more awareness on the rape, to enlighten people on certain segments about rape that they don't understand, and also to get a feedback from the people to understand why they think women get raped. Most, I can say 95%, said indecent dressing. And then I asked them, okay, for a young boy who was raped, was he indecently dressed? And then they kept quiet. So we've passed the message to them that your excuse is actually not an excuse. So that's propelled our work. People now see us, okay, as an NGO that actually understands what we are doing, and we've been having people come up to us to talk about their rape cases, to report it.
So are you pushing for a punishment, or is there a punishment right now in place, just in wrapping up?
If I say we have a punishment, then why is it not being meted against these people? So I don't want to believe we have a punishment yet until the judiciary system starts using or implementing those laws that they have. And we see rapists going to jails, and I don't just mean jail, I mean rehabilitative jails. Because what's the point of a man who goes behind bars for 2 to 3 years or 4 years and comes back and still say, okay, I can rape? Let them go into jail, but at least rehabilitate them. There should be programs that will help them. it should even be like a punishment to them. Maybe once in a week they have to attend programs that has to do with sexual violence, just as a punishment for them in jail. So we actually are pushing for stricter laws or stringent laws to be meted against perpetrators, because as far as I'm concerned, we don't have strong laws yet.
So how far have you taken your campaign?
Well, we've taken it, I don't want to say too far because I'll be like exaggerating, but we have taken it a bit far. We've been meeting people, we've been to the police, and we're also trying to collaborate with other sister NGOs, because this work is not for one NGO to curb, but is for people to come together as a collective to fight this together. So we've been able to push as far as we can for now. We've just started in January, and this is March, so we have a longer way to go. But we've done well as far as I'm concerned.
Adeji Oshobi,
yes,
initiator of Stand to End Rape.
Initiative.
Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be taking another break, and when we return, Channels Beam will be looking at your tweets, your messages on Facebook, and then review the 5 most viewed videos on our YouTube channel for the past week. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 5th most viewed video in the past week shows the first emergency operatives to the Yanya bomb blast, as the leader of the NSCDC's anti-terror unit speaks about his team's effort at containing the ugly situation which led to the death of over 70 people.
Right now, what we have tried to do is that all our ambulances, about 7 of them have been moved in here. We've evacuated a lot of dead bodies, some half-tone and all that, into different hospitals. We have placed a team. There's an assistant commandant who is in charge of excursions to the hospitals. He's coordinating that.
The 4th most viewed video is a similar report on the bomb blast in the Yanya Motor Park.
I entered the vehicle, I collect my ticket. I entered because somebody says, let me just go and take water there. I don't know.
At number 3, a survivor who was at the Yanya Motor Park narrates how he was saved by thirst. According to him, something told him to get a drink before boarding the bus.
I just step out, close the other side there. I just hear boom. I said, what's happening? Before I know, I start people will start running left and right. I can't even know the real vehicle that. I can't really know the vehicle. That's the plain truth.
Looks like our viewers took a break from bad news to watch comedian Bobby as he serves rip-cracking jokes in the 2nd most viewed video. This took place at the Vanguard Personality of the Year award ceremony.
Sometimes I dey wish make God just scatter everything, take everybody destiny from them, come scatter them for ground, say make we start again. Then go dey find in destiny. No say I don't match them. I don't match them for ground like this. Governor Emmanuel Dwaga go dey waka say, I kept my destiny here before I went to God. Where is my destiny? They go say, they don't take them. Who take them? Daddy Shoki.
I was at the Nigerian St. Mary's Catholic Church, close to the park.
From comedy, things take another sad turn in the week's most viewed video as eyewitnesses give their account of the Nyanya bomb blast.
When I walked close, I saw smoke coming out. So when I moved forward again, I saw the park where I had to park buses, where they usually park. I saw smoke there. That was where the explosion. I saw people and people crying, screaming, and coming out.
Those were some of the selected comments from our social media platforms and the videos you watched the most on our YouTube channel. The prevalent upsurge of rape and sexual abuse in Nigeria is unfathomable, especially now that children are not exempted. For as long as proper justice is not given to the victims of rape, together with all other tragedies that define Nigeria, the country will also eventually be defined by the tragedy of rape. This is where the bus stops on this edition of Channels Beam, but don't forget to continue the conversation on our social media platforms showing on your screen. On behalf of the channel's web team, thank you for watching. I am Victor Matthias.